Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. This is the second update in my year-long product plan. So I am trying to finish 20 products in 2020, but on top of that, these are the most expensive products in my collection because I feel like in the past I've tried to pan things that are older, but then you have these things that you spend so much money on that, I don't know about you, but for me, I'm like saving them for a special occasion. And I mean, especially with what's going on in the world now, it doesn't feel like there's that many special occasions, and they bring me joy and they make me feel good about myself. So I want to make sure that I am actually getting use out of them, and especially the ones I paid the most for, I really want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth. To do a bit of a recap, last time I finished up my setting spray, and that was the Urban Decay All Nighter. So because I finished that up, I only had 19 products in my project. Next is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. Even though this is a mini, it is still the most expensive bronzer in my collection. I think they're about $20 each. And originally my goal was just to hit a pan in it, which I did last time, you can see from the picture here. But I have gone and completely finished it up, which is so exciting. So this took me like a year to pan basically. I wasn't working on a year straight, but I started it a year ago and I was working on it pretty consistently. So even though it's a mini, like the Too Faced products are like so tightly packed, that took so long, but I'm so happy to be done with this. Another product I have finished up is my mascara. This was the YSL Babydoll. When I first started this project, I hadn't even started using it yet, but by the last update I had, and I loved this mascara. Like, it was something I considered to be a favorite. I just thought it made my lashes look so beautiful, like long and voluminous, and I went to try to find it, and I don't even know if they make this mascara anymore. I wasn't able to find it anywhere, which is such a shame because I really did love it, but also it's like a pretty expensive mascara, and I know there's amazing ones at the drugstore, so I'm kind of glad that I wasn't able to find it because it will stop me from repurchasing something so expensive. But this is now done as well. And I also hit my goal on one more product. This is the Urban Decay Naked Light. It's the Naked Skin Ultra Definition Pressed Finishing Powder, and my goal was just to hit pan on it, and there we go. This is where I was last time, so I hadn't hit pan yet, and I really focused in on using this, and I was able to hit my goal, which I am so happy about, but I will be rolling this out of the project now that I have hit my goal on it. Speaking of rolling products out, this is not a rolling project pan, so now that I have finished off or hit my goal on those 3 more items, there are now only 16 items remaining in the project. Sharing the progress on the rest of my items, first we have my perfume, which is the Misty Eau de Parfum, and I am marking it, and hopefully you can tell. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared about dropping this. And we started and it was completely full. This was the first update, and this is where we are now. I also have it marked on the side here, but you can see so much more progress when it's this way. And I still have more than halfway left of this perfume, so I really don't see myself finishing it up before the end of the year, but I wear it every day and I really enjoy it and it makes me really happy, so I'm kind of glad that it's lasted me longer. Perfume is something that takes me quite a while to go through, and luckily I've never had a perfume really go off on me, even though I've had them for years, so as long as it continues to smell amazing, I'm happy. Next is my primer, and this is the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. So when I put it in the project, it was at the very top here. This was the first update, and this is where I am at now. I think I can still finish this before the end of the year. I definitely have not been wearing makeup as consistently as I was the first few months, but it definitely brings me a lot of joy to put it on and makes me feel like some normalcy in my routine, and it's just some great me time, so I definitely want to get back into the practice of kind of putting on makeup regularly, so hopefully with that I will be able to finish this up before the end of the year. Next is the foundation I'm working on. This is also from YSL. This is their All Hours Foundation, and I hadn't even touched it really before the first update. I think I had worn it like once that day or the day before, but I like really enjoyed it. And this is my progress, so really from the first update to the second update, and not too much progress, but I love this foundation. And again, it's like that thing where you love it and it was expensive and you kind of want to save it, but a part of me is like, no, use it because you love it so much, but it's like such an amazing shade match. And I do put on makeup even when I am just at home by myself, but part of me is like, oh, I want people to see it, it looks so good, so maybe it's more of an incentive to film more videos. And I really do enjoy that foundation. Like, I would consider it a favorite right now. It's so beautiful. So I'm happy to have it. I hope that I am able to finish it, especially because I have had it for a little bit of time, even though I hadn't really opened it yet. and I definitely don't want to see it go bad before I get to finish it because it was expensive and I love it so much, so that would just be so terrible. This next product has had a lot of progress. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the concealer. So when I first put it in the project, it was up here. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see the marking. And at the first update, it was here. And since then, I have taken the stop route and I am completely scraping the sides trying to finish it up. I definitely think that this will be done before the next update. So I'm really excited about that. This next product does not seem to be very fast moving, and that is my eyeshadow primer. So I have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance and not a lot of movement. So this is where it was at the intro, first update, second update. It's really not seeing much progress. I have all this left and I don't know. I'm trying to use it. Like I said, I haven't wearing makeup as much, and when I first started using this, I really didn't like it. I felt like so much product came out. I just was not a fan. But recently I've noticed that not too much product is coming out, like a pretty good amount. I don't know if it's because there's less product in there so it's not like gushing out, or I just have more of a sense of how the packaging works. I'm not really sure. But not as much product is coming out, so it's really easy to kind of control it. And I am really loving it. I think it does a decent job of keeping my eyeshadow on. Because I was focusing on my pressed powder earlier and I was able to hit my goal, I kind of stepped away from my loose powder. So the loose powder I have in this product is the Laura Mercier. This is the translucent one. Translucent? I feel like I said that weird. This is where it was at the intro. This is the first update and this is the second update. So this little bit left. I definitely think I'll be able to finish it before the end of the year. Whether I'm able to finish it by the next update is an entirely another question, but there's not too much product sitting like in the cap. Like if you open it, there's just a little bit of product, but before this used to be like completely full every time. So there definitely, I am noticing that there is less product coming out. I can definitely see that there's still quite a bit in there, but I have definitely seen a noticeable difference. Next we have my blush. So this is where I was at last time. I already had pan in it, but my goal is to finish it. This is something that I had in my, I want to say 2018 project pan. And my goal was to finish it, which I unfortunately did not do. So my goal again is to finish it. And this is where I'm at now. This has already been repressed and I hit pan in it. Not since then, but since the 2018. And I definitely can see it thinning out on the sides. I'm like really excited about this. I definitely think the goal is attainable. I pretty much wear it like every single day. And like 98% of the time I am wearing it as a blush. The days I don't wear it as a blush, I will use it as a eyeshadow like in the crease and kind of buff it out. I love it. It gives such a beautiful like pinky look, which I think looks nice without looking like you have pink eye, which definitely don't want to be doing that. But I really do enjoy it, but it's definitely older and I want to definitely see it get used up. For these next two products, my goal is just to hit pan. And first I have the Kevyn Aucoin. This is the Contour Duo, but I'm only working on the sculpting one. So this is it now. This is where I was last time. Oh, I hope you can see that there is a difference. Last time I hadn't even touched it yet. And I have been using it. Oh, I hope you're able to tell that there definitely is some use in the pan now. There's like a teeny tiny little dip going, but you can definitely see that there has been use. I don't use it every time I wear makeup, but it is definitely something that I am trying to reach for more. I'm definitely happy that I got it in the small packaging and I didn't get a big size of it. I'm not sure if it's really my thing. It's nice to have, but again, not something that I use daily. But I am trying to incorporate it, especially, doing that last update and realizing I hadn't even touched it yet. I was like, I gotta get on this. So I'm happy to see that I can actually see progress in the pan. I hope you were able to as well. I feel like I'm talking so fast. I'm sorry about that. I'm naturally a pretty fast talker and I don't know why. I'm just like so excited about this project. Next is my highlighter. This is from Nars. This is the Albatross highlighter. And again, my goal is just to hit pan. So this is where I was at last time. And this is where I'm at now. So hopefully you can tell there is quite a dip going on. And I use it not every time I do my makeup, but I would say like 9.9 times out of 10 I am reaching for this. And it wasn't my favorite shade to begin with because it was the most expensive. I was definitely like, I need to get my money's worth. And I just want to hit pan, and I'm so surprised that I haven't yet because last year I think I hit pan in like 4 or 5 highlighters. Like I hit pan so many, so I'm surprised this is taking so long, but I feel like we're so close. I feel like it's got to be, it has to be. So hopefully I am hitting pan on that shortly. I would love it if I could hit it before the next update, but we will see what happens. These next two products I do have marked on a piece of paper, so I will be sharing that with you as well. The first is this Bite lipstick, which I made at the Bite Beauty Lab, and it is this purple shade, and I actually wear it a lot. Not so much on its own, though I do sometimes, but I also just wear it a lot like layered with things, and I think it's so nice. Like I love a more cool tone look. I'm actually not wearing it today, but oh, there's this combination I love. I have to tell you about it. So this lipstick and then Ofra's Bel Air, and it looks so nice. It makes this like beautiful greigey color. Oh, I love it so much. It's definitely something that I've been returning to time and time again. I really love how it looks. And to show you my progress, this was the intro, first update and second update. The first update was about like 3 or 4 months into the year, maybe 5 months into the year. So definitely a lot less time between first and second update, but I definitely am still seeing some progress, which is exciting. Next we have my brow pencil, which is from Benefit. This is the Precisely My Brow. It's in the shade 4, and definitely like a lot less than it was before, but I'm happy that I'm not going through it too quickly because it is expensive. I know people tend to go through brow pencils pretty quickly. I'm not really that type of person. Like, I think I finished one this year, but before that I haven't finished one for like 2 years. That being said, I have like a few open and I kind of like rotate between them, which is why I think I haven't actually finished one, but I love it. And I do find myself kind of like reaching for other things because I don't want to see it done, which is like the whole point of Project Pan, but I'll show you my progress. So here is the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and you can see I definitely have less than half of the product left. I definitely think I won't have any trouble finishing this before the end of the year, but oh, I'm gonna be sad when it's gone. I definitely think it's like one of my favorite brow pencils, so I do love it. Next, my eyeliner. This is from Marc Jacobs. This is the Highliner in Wavelengths. And to show you the progress on the paper, it started off, well, like at the top here, and then this was the first update and the second update. I definitely have slowed down my use of it. I don't reach for it a lot, but I do find it tends to go pretty quickly. I would say like maybe 3 out of 10 times I'm reaching for this. Like I really don't use it a lot. And I'm surprised how quickly it's going because I have eyeliners that I have worked on for like well over a year, maybe even 2 years, that I am nowhere near completing. So it's interesting to see how fast this one goes. But that being said, I think this is such an amazing formula, especially for tight lining. I find that it stays, it doesn't budge like when your eyes water, and it doesn't transfer, which is like my biggest issue with like pretty much every other eyeliner I have. That's why I've been working on them for 2 years, but like I don't want to use them because it ruins the whole look. Because I love putting a darker liner on the upper lash line. I think it can really accentuate the lashes and make them look nice and thick, but I find that once it transfers to my lower lash line, because I have such small eyes, they can look like beady and just like it closes them off even more, which is definitely not the look that I'm going for most of the time. Sometimes it is, but majority of the time it's not. So that's what I love about the Marc Jacobs one, is that I can put it on the upper lash line and it's not going to have any issues. And the navy still gives it that darkness and still makes it look like voluminous lashes without making it look too dark because it's not black. I like it. I'm really happy with it, but yeah, I just don't tend to reach for it all the time. And I do have a few non-makeup items in this project. So first up, we have the Dior Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment, which looks like this. So when I first put it in this project, it was here, and at the first update, it was here. It is still at this point because honestly, I haven't needed it. So this is what I use when I notice that I'm getting a little bit of dandruff, when my head is feeling a little bit dry, and I find that like using an exfoliating type of shampoo and then using this does such an amazing job with stopping dandruff. But because I haven't had that issue, I don't notice that issue so much in the summer. It is definitely more of a winter issue for me when my skin's just drier overall. So because I haven't needed it, that's why it hasn't gone down at all. And it is an expensive product, but I think it works really well. But I'm just not going to like use it for the sake of finishing it up for a project if I don't actually need it. Next, I have my Peter Thomas Roth eye patches. These are the Cucumber Detox Hydrogel eye patches. This is what the box looks like for reference. And I used 2 patches this time. It comes with I used 2 pairs. It comes with 60 patches, so 30 pairs. And in update, like from first update to second update, I've used 2. From the intro to the first update, I've used 3, so a total of 5. So I still have 25 to go. I think that I should be able to finish it off. I kind of just have to remember to actually use them. They're fun when I do use them. I'm not really sure they're worth it, but it's a fun experience. Next, I have my lip scrub. This is from Jeffree Star. This is the Pancakes and Syrup lip scrub, and it's really expensive. I'm just trying to finish it up, and this is where I'm at now. This is a picture where I was last time, so hopefully you can see it has gone down a bit. I like to keep this in the shower. I think I'm more apt to use it that way, and with everything going on, like I'm going to finish up this product because I bought it and paid for it with my own money. I'm just not sure if I want to really share this brand on my channel. So let me know what you guys think. Do you want to continue to see updates on this product, or would you rather just not see anything from that brand? And lastly, I have this neck moisturizer. It's from Dr. Brandt. It's the Do Not Age Moisturizing Neck Cream, and yeah, I feel like I really fell for this one. I felt like I was getting some like lines on my neck, and I wanted to stop it because of, like, I don't know, neck aging and all that. I feel like I could just use a regular moisturizer. I feel like I kind of fell into the trap of this. So this is where I was last time, and I'm not sure if you can tell, I'm like below where the glass pack, I would say I'm like about here. And if you look in the packaging, hopefully you can tell, like, it is getting quite down there. I haven't hit the bottom yet, but I am trying to kind of use it evenly, not just like scoop for the bottom, or else I definitely think I would have hit the bottom by now. But yeah, I feel like there can't be too much left in there. It's hard because it's white packaging and a white product, but hopefully you can tell that it's going down. So I'm hoping that I can finish this up sooner rather than later. I'm surprised I haven't finished it yet. Honestly, I don't always remember to use it when I'm doing my skincare routine, but I want to. I want to be more mindful and actually use it up, and then not be so silly and fall for these types of things. I definitely think it's more of a gimmick, and yeah, I haven't really noticed any amazing results. Like I said, I'm not using it consistently though, so I don't know, but I feel like kind of silly about that one. So there you have it. That is my second update for my 20 in 2020 project pan. I am so excited to have shared it with you, and I think my next video is going to be my empty, so you'll see a few of these products that I did finish up, but I have a lot more to show you. So if you're interested in that, then make sure you subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!